let's start with how this all began. How did you come across this plant, and what made you actually stop and actually take notice of this and then take action and also speak about it?
I didn't know the plant at all because it was not present in Namibia. It originates from the Caribbean, and it's now listed as one of the top damaging invasive plants worldwide, the weeds. Australia and India and Tanzania, Kenya, South Africa, all these countries already experience huge damage to their agriculture and their health because of that plant. I only learned about this plant 1 year ago when someone, Guy Preston from South Africa, delivered a talk and informed us about problems in South Africa. And at that time I thought, thank God we don't have it in Namibia. But in the meantime, I now realize we do have it. I came along and found the plant, and I realized at this time of the year we have to take very fast action, then we can eliminate it and prevent further spread.
Yeah. Which part of Windhoek did you discover this plant?
It is between Centauros High School and Marua, next to the railway. And I think there only needs to be a truck with one seed on the side, and it falls off, and here we have it. Ne?
Yeah. Describe the plant a bit for us, what it actually looks like and where it's likely to grow, and what actually are some of the effects that it can cause. Yeah.
It's a very sweet little plant, and no one would ever think it causes damage. But the problem is that it is extremely invasive. One single seed will make one plant that might produce 15,000 seeds, and the life circle is very short, and so it is able to replace Namibian vegetation in a very short time.
Very well. And you now raise concerns that it might be toxic. What makes it potentially then harmful? And are we taking risks? Does it actually have risks then to people, pets, perhaps even livestock, or the environment at large?
As long as you have one plant, it doesn't do much harm to you. But as soon as it has taken full coverage, it produces huge amounts of pollen, and the pollen, you will breathe them, and then you have them in the lungs, and then you really have you can't breathe anymore if your lungs are destroyed by the pollen of that plant.
Absolutely. And what could happen if the plant then is left to spread, if it's not checked properly, especially in terms of agriculture and natural ecosystems?
It only takes one season to take over all open spaces, and in South Africa and Kenya, people are forced to leave their farm and look for a new home, because if you have it around, you can't live out there anymore. Ne?
Yeah. And what if it's do we know exactly what this plant is called, and where it perhaps also originally comes from? You mentioned South Africa, that it's also been discovered there.
In South Africa, over several years, it already covers huge areas, and the scientific name is Parthenium hysterophorus, and they have organizations to handle that plant, but the common name is famine weed, and it really deserves that name.
Yeah. Have you reported then the findings to perhaps even authorities or environmental groups or scientists, and what has been their reaction thus far?
The first one to inform was a Namibian invasive alien species working group. They consist of 65 people on the email list, and they should all be informed about it. Good reaction is from Mr. Chaka from the Botanic Garden, and he already takes action to inform people more in depth about the problem. But what we now need is that everybody who comes across that plant informs, either takes action and removes it, which is possible. I did it myself. Everybody can do it. But if they can't, they should at least report it that someone else should eliminate the plant before it is able to spread.
Yeah. Tell us how you actually got rid of it and where you actually noticed it and the process of actually dismantling and getting rid of this plant.
It's very important to prevent seeds to stay behind.
Yeah.
So we I'm now for 15 years trying to get rid of damaging invasive plants in Namibia.
Yes.
And that's why whenever someone gives me a donation, I use it to get people from the street side to take out damaging plants, mostly cactus, but datura and agamune as well and things like that. So I have a pool of workers who are willing to step in, and I wanted them to be knowledgeable about that plant. And so a group of them, we stepped in, we lined a box carefully with plastic and put it next to the plant that we wanted to take out.
And you're making sure that you're not touching them with your bare hand, right?
If you only have to take out a box, it won't harm you.
Okay.
But if you have to clear your farm, then it will be necessary to really protect yourself.
Very well.
And we cut it and took out the roots and carefully put it into plastic and then burned it.
Okay. So what kind of support then would you like to see, especially from government, local authorities, or even environmental organizations to actually take action against these harmful plants, like you mentioned?
The first thing is that we need every Namibian resident should know the plant and know that it is really causing damage.
Yeah.
And where there is an outbreak, and I'm reported now from Otavi, there is an outbreak, and there's the BioBlitz in Zambezi spotted. And at those places, Ministry of Agriculture should give all the support they have available to support their area to get clean.
Yeah.
Because if someone says it's not my place, I let it grow, then we have the damage.
Yeah, you brought us some pictures, and I just want to go through a couple of them just to let the people see as well how it looks like. So this is how it looks like when it grows, when it's small.
At this stage, you can easily pull it out and leave it behind and kill it.
Yeah.
Then you're getting rid of it. But as soon as you have flowers, then it's necessary to burn.
I see. So you said it also grows through a certain season. What kind of season exactly can we expect it to grow in?
It survives the dry season by seeds.
Yeah.
And as soon as there's moisture, it will start growing. So now, the next fortnight, we really have to keep our eyes open.
Yeah.
That's the time when we can be successful to eliminate it.
Yeah. You mentioned that perhaps difficulty in breathing, if it grows into a massive, if it's outgrown to that kind of a big, massive environment, you can expect some symptoms such as shortage of breath. What other symptoms can we expect to see when this happens?
Wherever you have to pull it out and use your hands in great amounts, then you will get dermatitis all over.
All over your body?
Yeah.
That's very
wherever
dangerous.
you touch it, you see.
Very well. And what is then your message? What is your plan now? Of course, you're advocating for this plant to get rid of. What is your message to Namibians, especially when it comes to protecting our environment?
Please, everybody who finds that plant, everybody should know what the plant looks like, and whoever finds it, please report it or eliminate it yourself.
Absolutely.
And where there's an outbreak, like most probably in Otavi, then we need the support of the Ministry of Agriculture.
Yeah, and just perhaps for some tips for everyone who's watching now, how do you dismantle it? You said you make sure that you remove it from the roots, and then you cut it, and then of course you burn it.
You have to burn all seeds and all flowers. But when you catch it in time, it's sufficient to just cut it off and leave it in the ground.
Absolutely. Ms. Gunhild, thank you so much for being here. We are very, very thankful that you brought this to our attention. Of course, hoping that this does not spread to big amounts, and it doesn't cause harm to our people. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much, and please take action.
Absolutely. Ms. Gunhild Voigt was talking to us about a potential harm that has been raised, the Parthenium hysterophorus. It is a plant that actually grows and it can cause harm to you. So you are advised to take action, report it to any environmental organizations that could possibly also take action then in getting rid of this plant.